Those are the prizes. We've got Yvette and Mark battling it for these amazing prizes. So let's have Yvonne. Off you go. Yvette.
Go for it, Yvette. Go on, kid.
Your body, move, jump, jack. Your body, move, jump, jack. Your body, move, jump, jack. Your body, your body.
Right. Got a bit, yeah.
Get ready to let the dogs loose. Get ready to let the dogs loose. Get ready to let the dogs loose. Yo, fellas, let the dogs loose. Storm. Yeah, that's the idea. Storm. Yeah, that's the idea. Storm. Yeah, that's the idea. Jump, jack, your body. Storm. Yeah, that's the idea. Storm. Yeah, that's the idea. Storm. Yeah, that's the idea. Jump, jack, your body. Now with attention, Jehovah release him. Dismiss the myth and kiss the bird.
And more.
Break the chains and remain unchained. Ease the pain of the strain of no gain. I came not in vain, but to set you free. Free to call like it's supposed to be. Move, show and prove. Find the groove to fit your shoe. Step on the floor till you can't no more. Nah, dance, don't crowd the floor. Skate to the wall and hold up the building. Jack's about to rip down the ceiling. Move, jump, jack, your body. Move, jump, jack, your body. Move, jump, jack, your body. Move, your body. Storm. Yeah, that's the idea. Storm. Storm. Move, jump, jack, your body. Storm. Yeah, that's the idea. Storm. Storm. Move, jump, jack, your body. Storm. 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 Move, jump, jack, your body. Storm. Yeah, that's the idea. Storm. Storm. Move, jump, jack, your body, body, body.
Two very good dancers here. Our three judges are going to have to decide who is going to be the winner of this series Keep Up Dance competition. We'll give you a minute to think about that. In the meantime, Pete.
Right, we're going to sort the track right now. It's a thing called Move Your Body. To make your body move, this is 1-on-1. Make your body move in Sheffield. Yes, we have. With first place, we've chosen Yvette.
Yvette! Yvette is the winner of this series Keep On Dance competition. Give her a round of applause. First of all, let's have Mark, the runner-up. Oh, all right then, Bo. All right. Whatever. Yvette, you win that. right, let's see who we have.
Hello?
What's your name?
Ricky Finn.
Hello. Ricky Finn, sure. What's my name? Nicola. God, it's hard work, isn't it? What's your name?
Wayne.
Hello, Wayne. Pete, what are they singing?
They're going to sing to Lisa Stansfield and All Around the World.
My favourite. Up we go.
I can't find my baby and I don't know when, I don't know why. Why he's gone away and I don't know where he can be. Hello? My baby, but I'm gonna find him. Woo! We had a quarrel and I let myself go. It's so many things he didn't know, and I was so bad.
5, 4.
But I don't think he's coming back.
Pass the mic.
He gave the reasons he should know, and he said things he hadn't seen before, and I was so mad, and I don't think he's coming back. I did too much time, wasting too much time. Now I'm here and crying. Around the world. I can't find my baby. I don't know why. Why it's gone away, and I don't know why not my baby.
Oh, no.
Dear.
Hang on.
I'm going. Hello? I think we should give him a bit longer, actually.
So open-hearted,
Always making it up
never
as long
did
now.
me wrong, and I was the one, the weakest one of all, and I don't know, I'm so sad. I don't think he's coming back.
5, 4, 3, 1. Pass the mic.
Very nice, Wayne. Very nice.
Lovely, that was absolutely lovely. We got all the way to a big leaper in the sky that says that number 1 is the winner.
Well done, young man.
8, 1.
Here we are. Hey, there you go.
Go, let's listen some more.
My baby, but I'm gonna find him.
Right, and now all around the world, that's Lisa Stansfield. Let's get back to dancing. Jeff Wayne, War of the Worlds, the eve of the war.
Space, mind immeasurably superior to ours, regardless of the dangerous high. And slowly and surely, they drew their plans against us.
this was a #1 hit.
In the year 2525.
And where were you when everyone danced to this? And here's one that will really take you back. Now, Teledisc presents Our Generation. 50 all original hits in one extra special collection. Our Generation, with all those fabulous fun hits. Our Generation, with the really classic hits. And the great ballads. Plus the Animals, Jerry and the Pacemakers, Walker Brothers, the Beach Boys, the Monkees.
Saw her face. Now I'm a believer.
The hits go on and on. Our Generation. This exclusive collection is brought together on 4 individual albums or 3 long-playing cassettes for only $19.99, or on 3 compact discs for $24.99. However, Our Generation is not available in any shops, but here are details of how you can get your copy. Simply call us now on 01 569 8200. That's 01 569 8200. Or send your cheque or postal order made payable to Teledisc, Department Anglia, Bellman Direct, Harrington Dock, Liverpool X, L70 1AX. And remember, Our Generation is not available in any shops.
Sir? I'd like a drink, please. I one. Do make sure it's cold.
Will there be anything else, sir?
No, thank you. I one.
Carlsberg, probably the best lager in the world.
What can fill the Watford gap? What bites off a crocodile snap? What makes Venus shut her trap?
It's new Cadbury's Biscuit Boost.
Shortcake biscuit goes down well. The caramel and chocolate tastes real swell. Biscuit Boost, a great big bite, tames a giant appetite. Give your snack life
Boost, Cadbury's Boost.
Black & Decker are full of ideas for Christmas. There's the Quattro drill that drives through anything. Or the power driver that screws in and out. The portable workmate is perfect for DIY on the move. Or you could really surprise him and get him a steamy stripper for Christmas. So get your handyman some long-lasting power tools this Christmas from Black & Decker.
Charlotte, may I say to stay
I punched it out of Jason Donovan's trunk.
It's very nice when we talk about fashion. First of all, actually, we start with the ladies' fashion from Brooks of Division Street. First of all, we have Charlotte. And Charlotte is wearing a multicoloured crepe and wool jacket by Amsterdam PL. Black embroidered leggings and bodysuit by Lily Cube of France.
That's very nice, isn't it?
Teresa. Bottle green crushed velvet riding jacket and button jumpers by Twisted Sister. And Joanne. A black and mustard jacket and straight skirt by Sticky Fingers. Woo! And lastly we have Judith, who's wearing a lime coat dress with flared traps and crepe by Twisted Sister. That is very nice. I like
Very
that.
nice. Behave.
Going on to the boys, from brother to brother we have John, who's wearing a John Richmond track pants and white
Very festive, very festive that is, look.
That is, isn't it?
Bit of holly and mistletoe around his neck, very nice.
And Ashley, who's wearing navy leggings and a mustard angle UK top. And Keith, Angel UK leggings and white Colin Harvey t-shirt. They look distinctly like trousers to me rather than leggings, but never mind. And lastly we have Nick, who's wearing a red and black Angle UK top and Angle UK bottoms. So that's all boys from brother to brother and all latest fashions by Fox of Division Street.
Now here it is, it's that lawyer's nightmare. See if you can spot all the tracks in here. This is Latino Rave and DP 89.
Pump it up while your feet are stumping and the jam is pumping. Look ahead, the crowd is jumping. Pump it up a little more, get the party going on the dance floor. See, 'cause that's where the party's at, and you find out if you do that.
Talk is cheap. You're organized.
in Sheffield, lots of festive little balls and things. It's time for some more live music, Michaela.
Yes, and it is. And you ladies, it's CJ and a little love.
This is CJ. Beautiful, great. This is the Looney Tunes, and just as long as I got you. time for our readers' letters this week, and it says, while watching last week's programme, I noticed that a bunch of guys, noticed a gent in white stockings next to Clyde had a few problems adjusting his assets during the night. The answer to his problem would be a G-string with plenty of talcum powder, and that's from Nigel in Norfolk.
What does the talcum powder do?
Beautiful, beautiful.
Anyway, I've got it here. Can you hop with your left leg 10 times while slapping your right leg 20 times, keeping your hands the same height as your hips? I'll be counting so you don't cheat. Paula, baby. Paula, yes I can.
Blimey, it says here, Dipsy, is it true that Kylie used to mime to ABBA records? If it is, why can't she record her favourite ABBA hit and use it as her next single? I'm sure it would be great talent and it would be a hit. That's from Andrew Ball. I'll ask her. I don't know whether she used to mime.
I like ABBA actually. Okay, could you ask the viewers if they want to join my Pete Waterman fan club? It's free and gives me the chance to meet other people who are absolutely besotted over the hunky 42-year-old Rachel Tully. Actually, that's for Pete, really.
She goes for the older, mature men, you know what I mean? Here's a simply brilliant catchphrase all of us Bedford traffic wardens say to each other. You stick your arm in front of your nose, wave your arm around and shout, Trunky. Trunky.
Oh, lovely.
Strange.
All right, I've got another letter from Rachel. Rachel, you do send us a lot of letters, don't you? She says, I sent you some cheeky baseball boot earrings for your trouble. I've never worn them. I got them especially for you because I thought they'd be right up your streets. Thank you very much, Rachel. This is the address. If you want to write into it, is the Hitman and Her, Granada TV, Manchester M60, 9GR.
You said that actually very well, very well.
Right.
I'll tell you what, that was a bit of a state, wasn't it? You're in a bit of a state. This is the 8 to 8 state and Pacific state.
We got a bit of a turn up for the months here with our cop couple.
I'll tell you what, you better do it then.
What? They've in fact ended up together. Look, how has this happened?
Well, I just saw her in the club tonight and I just went up to her. I said, how you doing? And we just got together from there. We were just talking and that. And we enjoyed each other's company and that was it.
So, Donnie, you thought, forget all the others, pat to all the others, is that right? Yeah. What do you think of it then? It's nice. Just nice, is that what you've got to say? Perfect. Has he got the eyes you wanted? Yeah. And what were you looking for?
I was looking for a nice girl and I think I found her. She's really great. She's really great.
Is this true romance?
Pardon?
Is it true romance here then?
It's true romance, yeah.
Pete, what do you think about it?
Oh, that's fine, actually.
What are you doing?
No, I was doing nothing, Michaela. I was thinking how romantic it was. And being as it was so romantic, I thought we'd just slow it right down. We'd take a walk on by. For lovers, here's the brand new Sybil single, exclusive to us.
And you two can have a good dog.
exclusive to the Hitman and Her, and it's Walk On By. Time for our last track tonight. Let's get up and boogie right here in Sheffield. We can't shake the feeling. It's time to say goodnight to Sheffield.
Yes, good night from him.
It's good night from her. We'll see you for our last show next week in Blackpool. Till then, it's good night from all of this lot.
Jason Donovan on the Hitman and Her, be still my beating heart. I'll have to pull myself together now, though, because I want to look ahead to a few of tonight's programmes here in Anglia. Phil Fothergill's back in the seat, and at 10:50 it's the second quarter-final of the Everest World Match Play. And in case you're not a Green Bay's expert, that's snooker to you and me. At 12:30 it's Hudson Confidential, and he'll be looking at dating agencies and the people who use them. Then there's a late picture show at 1 o'clock. It's called Circle of Deception, and it's all about a soldier who's broken down by a Gestapo interrogation. And then a transmission at 3 and Throb at 4. That's a few of tonight's programmes here in Anglia. Back to this morning now. After the news headlines, we go over to America for NASCAR racing.
The latest classic rock album, The Living Years. The new album of orchestral arrangements of today's hit music, including the hits of Queen, Mike and the Mechanics, and the Bangles. The London Symphony Orchestra with more great music, the hits of Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston. Get this unique album, classic rock, The Living Years.
19-year-old Stephen Webster was killed outright last Monday when the car he was driving was involved in a head-on collision with an estate car. The driver was later breathalyzed and charged.
I think We'll all miss him, won't we? You'll miss him, won't you?
Yeah.
Everybody remembered him. Well, he deserved to be remembered, I think, didn't you? That's a silly thing to say, but I think he deserves to be remembered, really.
Spend time on shampoo and conditioner. Take 2 bottles into the shower. Not me. I want to wash my hair. And go. And now I can. With new Vidal Sassoon. Wash and go. Salon shampoo and conditioner in one. Wash and go leaves my hair clean, conditioned, and looking great. Shampoo and conditioner? Not me. Now I just wash and go.
New Vidal Sassoon Wash and Go. Shampoo and conditioner in one.
Whether you're after the latest workout video from Kathy Smith or a brand new collection of song and dance from Kylie Minogue, a video makes a great gift.
Approaching middle ear.
And with family films like Steven Spielberg's Inner Space, The Real Ghostbusters, and hot new movies like Blind Date, you'll find something for everyone under the tree at Hollywood Nights. Look for the lights. Hollywood Nights!
This Christmas, say thank you with Cadbury's Roses. Everyone covered in delicious Cadbury's chocolate.
Hi, I'm the Hit Monster, beast of wealth and taste, and I'm here to tell you about the latest Hits album. As usual, it's the cream of the crop. These are stems. Kayoma. London Boy. Hits also feature 29 other tracks by many of my close personal friends. Monster Hits. Make my day. Buy it. It's enormous.
Time for a news update from ITN.
Czechoslovakia's communist president says he'll resign today after swearing in the country's first non-communist government for 41 years. Gustav Husak is the last of the hardliners who came to power after the Prague Spring was crushed in 1968.
On the streets, tens of thousands of members of the reform movement waited to hear just how much power the communists were prepared to give away. Mass demonstrations in Prague and in the second city, Bratislava. The crowd told that the way to democracy was now open to them. The man on whom their hopes are centered, Václav Havel, playwright leader of the Civic Forum reform movement, was also being summoned to see the Prime Minister. Leaders of all Czechoslovakia's political parties were called to the Prime Minister's office to hear new Premier Chaufa announce the makeup of his new cabinet. There will be 10 ministers from the Communist Party, he said, 11 from the various other parties. Václav Havel said he was satisfied with the balance.
The East German Communist Party has elected a pro-reform lawyer as its new leader. Gregor Gysi, the only candidate, is best known for defending dissidents. He also campaigned for the legalization of the opposition New Forum. He was handed a symbolic broom to rid East German communism of its past. The European Summit in Strasbourg has ended with agreement to hold a conference on closer economic and monetary union. Mrs. Thatcher still rejects a single currency, but denies that this will isolate her from the rest of Europe.
I won't see the pound abolished, no. Certainly not. I'm not here to preside over the abolition of the pound sterling.
No EQs replacing pounds?
No, but that's stage 2 and 3 of the law. And I made it perfectly clear that no major party in the British Parliament will accept that.
War widows who lost their husbands before 1973 are thought to have won their campaign for increased pensions. The government's expected to announce as early as next week that the widows could get around £40 a week more. The flu epidemic has claimed its youngest victim. A 7-year-old boy has died at his home in Bracknell in Berkshire.
Chase Farm Hospital in London has stopped admitting patients, even in emergency cases, because it hasn't enough staff to cope. That's it for now. We're back at 5 with morning news.
Now it's time for American stock car racing. The Delaware 500 is the latest in the Winston Cup series of NASCAR racing.
Hello again and welcome to Dover Downs International Speedway for the Delaware 500. It's event number 23 out of 29, and the race for the Winston Cup Drivers' Championship is really hotting up. And the table shows that Rusty Wallace has been overhauled by Dale Earnhardt for second spot. Now, Wallace had a disastrous race number 22, the Miller High Life 400. For a report on just what happened, here's Dick Berggren.
Well, Rusty Wallace had been a solid contender for the Winston Cup points title until last week, when an early and controversial wreck with Jeff Bodine put him out at the dawn of the race and butted him down to third place in points. Rusty needs a strong finish here this afternoon to retain any hope of the title. Bodine was severely criticized after the race by Wallace. Wallace said he had brain fade. Certainly for Wallace and for Jeff Bodine, this race this afternoon takes on added meaning. Both desperately want to win to overcome last week.
Jerry Punch and Dick Berggren on pit road. Larry Newber is at pit central. Let's introduce to you right now the starting lineup for today's Delaware 500. On the pole with a new track record of 148.075 miles an hour in the Strollite Ford number 6, Mark Martin. Outside of row number 1, it's the Xerox Antifreeze Ford, Alan Kowicki from Greenfield, Wisconsin. Row number 2, Bill Elliott from Dawsonville, Georgia in the number 9 Coors Ford. Outside of the second row is Brett Bodine in number 15, the Crisco Ford. Then Rusty Wallace starts 5th in the number 27 Kodiak Pontiac, and alongside Jeff Bodine in the number 5 Levi Garrett Chevrolet. The 4th row, Darrell Waltrip in car number 17, the Tide Chevy, and Morgan Shepherd in the number 88 Red Baron Frozen Pizza Oldsmobile. In row number 5, it's Ken Schrader, car 25, the Folgers Coffee Chevy, and then Davey Allison, who won last week at Richmond in the number 28 Haviland Ford. The 6th row, Michael Waltrip, a winner in the Grand National race here yesterday, the number 30 Country Time Pontiac, and defending Winston Cup champion Dale Earnhardt in the number 3 GM Goodwrench Chevrolet. The 7th row, Kyle Petty in the Wood Brothers number 21 Citgo Ford, and Lake Speed in driving the number 83 Wins Oldsmobile. The 8th row has Sterling Marlin in number 44, the Piedmont Airlines Oldsmobile, and the 55 Crown Skull Classic Oldsmobile driven by Bill Parsons. Row number 9, Dale Jarrett in the number 29 Hardee's Oldsmobile, and Bobby Hillen Jr. in the Miller High Life Buick car number 8. Row number 10, the number 26 Quaker State Buick driven by Ricky Rudd, and the number 4 Kodak Film Oldsmobile driven by Rick Wilson.
So, it looks as if we're in for another exciting race as we await the start with our friends from ESPN, as always, Bob Jenkins